think of Plan B? Is there anything workable here out of Cyprus?
Oh, I mean, for sure, at least they are struggling, I think, to come up with a plan. I think that meets the criteria of the Eurogroup, namely that you have to have something that is that sustainable, that is that neutral. And that, I think, looks very, very difficult because the only viable plan was actually that Russia, the Russian government, would take a stake in one of the country's largest lenders. I think that seems to be a non-viable solution for now. The Russia doesn't want to do that. And so all of the other rumors that we have plenty of them, of course. But I think, for example, that they will set up a domestic fund that will then issue government bonds that will be bought by domestic institutions. That again raises, of course, the issue of that sustainability. So it seems very, very difficult for the Cyprus government to come up with something.
What do you guys at Daiwa think? Is the previously unthinkable now likely to happen, i.e. an expulsion of a country from the Eurozone by the ECB, by Germany, whoever?
I think if we look at how the crisis has been handled in the first place, if we look at the most recent comments that we see from representatives of the troika, of the Eurogroup, then yes, it really suggests that this time the Eurogroup will be more willing to let potentially a country go if it doesn't stick to the plan. And they have put in place measures that contain contagion, most notably the OMT, of course. You can see the market reaction yesterday. It works. The markets are kept together. This, of course, is very, very important. So yes, I think Cyprus really has to come up with something that meets the criteria of the Eurogroup. Otherwise, it faces really financial meltdown.
Okay, context, Eurozone flash PMIs expected to be a little bit better?
Not necessarily. We have to see, because now these are the March PMIs. They will reflect the uncertainty that we actually had from the inconclusive elections in Italy. That, of course, is also likely to have potentially affected sentiment in the euro area. It has actually already affected sentiment in February. So let's see what comes out. But I think what is sure that the situation in Italy, both in Cyprus, I think will just increase the downside risks to growth that we have in the euro area.
How close are you watching these bond sales in Spain today?
They should come in relatively easy, I think, given the sentiment that we had in the markets yesterday. This morning, it seems also relatively cautiously optimistic. So it should be no problem, I think, and they should come in a little bit lower than the previous bond sales.